I had unplanned twins at the age of 19, and here I was, 8 years later, pregnant again. Timing couldn't have been worse. My mother was in the middle of a nervous breakdown. I was looking after my teenage brother and sister as well as my own two. It had been put to me the first time I was pregnant that maybe I should get an abortion, but there is no way I could actually live with that decision. It always surprises me how women have to make these monstrous decisions at a time in their life when they can't even decide whether to do the washing up. Their hormones are crashing, they're completely irrational, and it's, hey, do you want another child to look after, or do you want to kill it? Why don't you ask me what peanut butter I need to buy her while I brush the floor an hour later? I had to make a choice. My main problem was that I was madly in love. Truly, madly, deeply, with a complete, I don't know what you call him. He did tell me he would help me out, but he didn't want to see either of us after the pregnancy. He couldn't cope, he was too young to be a father, etc, etc, etc. Great comfort. I told him that I was going through with the pregnancy. And he said, fine. So I said, fine. I went home that night and I changed my mind. I knew if I had this child, I would be forever connected to this man who had caused me nothing but heartbreaking grief. A friend of mine had had an abortion a couple of years ago in London, and I contacted her and she arranged everything. Oh my God, she was just amazing. The worst part, if there could possibly be a worse part in this whole situation, was that I changed my mind as they were taking me down to the operating theatre. I tried to tell the doctors and nurses that I didn't want to go through it, but they must have thought I was hysterical. I woke up and it was done. Just empty. Flat. It took me a long, long time to get over it. But you know, I did the right thing for me at the time. And in a strange way, I am glad.